that say after 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, and even after birth, you're allowed to terminate the baby.
Democrats aren't saying that. I just have to.
What do you mean? Most of the Democratic states that I just showed you are actually doing that. So, liar, liar, pants on fire?
Democrats are not saying that.
Of course
That's
they do.
not true.
You have a Virginia governor,
You are fake news.
previous governor, who said after the baby is born, you will make a determination, and if you want, you will kill that baby. The baby is now born.
All right. Hello, my name is Mr. Wise Guy. Welcome to my channel. Do not leave. We're watching the man himself, Donald Trump. And it's the full interview. But before we get into the video, like and subscribe. Comments are great too. Thank you very much. So on to the show.
Bit of a long answer. I hope you have time.
I hope you have time. I'm here for as long as you have.
Roe v. Wade. For 52 years, people, including Democrats, wanted it to go back to states so that states could make the right. Roe v. Wade, I did something that nobody thought was possible, and Roe v. Wade was terminated, was put back to the states. Now, people, pro-lifers, have the right to negotiate for the first time. They had no rights at all. Because the radical people on this are really the people, the Democrats.
That's smart. He didn't say radical left. He said radical people, which is correct.
That say after 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, and even after birth, you're allowed to terminate the baby.
Democrats aren't saying that. I just have to. Democrats are not saying.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Oh my gosh. We gotta fact check this lady right now. I know specifically in, what do you call it? It was a state, a Democratic state that literally had, you can have an abortion all the way up until birth. I think that was Colorado. All right. So I literally had to look this up. This took a while, but how late in pregnancy each state allows abortions. We got fertilization 6 weeks, fertilization 2 6 weeks, 17 states. We got 12 to 15 weeks, 4 states, 18 to 22 weeks, 4 states, 24 to viability, whatever that's supposed to mean, viability, 19 states. But then we got 7 states that have no limit. So let's just see. Let's see. We got Alaska. Not sure if that's a blue state or not, but no limit. Vermont. Not sure if that's a blue state or not, but no limit. New Jersey, a Democratic run state. I know that by heart. They have no limit. I was right about the, I wasn't able to find it in that article, but Colorado seems to have no limit either. They didn't specify, so I guess it's assumed that there's no limit for abortion, which is, there you go. That's the extreme. Yeah, up until birth. The Trump said literally up until birth, and she was the lady in NBC was like, no, that's not happening at all. I'm like, here's your proof, boy. Here's your proof. This is from Axios. Actually, that's a good. I see Tim use this source a lot, so I'm not even too hazy about using it. But yeah, OR, whatever that's supposed to be. I have no idea what OR. DC, or is that literally DC? Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii doesn't. Okay. Yeah. So we got 7 states, and most of them. Actually, I'll look them up right now. Oh, okay. So Alaska's a blue state. Looks like Vermont is definitely a blue state. New Jersey is definitely a blue state. I like how they're trying to lie, like literally say that Trump is false, and I just proved them wrong, that this is actually going on. No limit. That's kind of insane. But fine, blue states, you do you, having no limit. But yeah, let's continue.
You have a Virginia governor, really the people, the Democrats, that say after 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, and even after birth, you're allowed to terminate the baby.
Democrats aren't saying that. I just have to.
What do you mean? Most of the Democratic states that I just showed you are actually doing that. So, liar, liar, pants on fire?
Democrats are not saying that.
Of course
That's
they do.
not true.
You have a Virginia governor.
You are fake news.
Previous governor, who said after the baby is born, you will make a determination, and if you want, you will kill that baby. The baby is now born.
Democrats writ large are not talking about that. Only 1% of late-term abortions happen always in the state of
They are
crisis.
the radical
She saved herself a little bit.
people. Because no one is born, you will make a determination, and if you want, you will kill that baby. The baby.
Yeah, there was a video of someone talking about that. And anyone that's watching this should already know that video. I cannot be looking every single thing up. So Just take my word for it this time. There was literally a video on that.
Democrats writ large are not talking about that. Only
I think it was some sort of podcast.
Of late-term abortions happen always in this state of
They are
crisis.
the radical people because nobody wants to see abortion after 5 months and 6 months and 7 months. And now
exactly.
It gave people that believe in pro-life. Look, just so you understand, it's pretty much 50-50. It's a 50-50 issue. Amazing. If you look at the charts, it's been 49-51. It's been like that for many years. Goes both ways. 51 both ways. Ready? I was able to do something which gave at least pro-life people a voice. Now it's going to work out. Now, the number of months will be determined. And you're going to have something where everybody comes together.
Does it bother you, though, that women say their lives are being put at risk? Do you feel you bear any responsibility? Because, as you say, you are responsible.
What's going to happen, this is an issue that's been going on for a long time, and it's a very polarizing issue. Because of what?
I think if you think your life is going to be at risk if you aren't able to get an abortion, then I think you can, like, not put yourself in a situation where your life is going to get yourself at risk. And then you're going to say, oh, what about the rape people? Well, that's less than, like, what, less than 1% of overall abortions? So
been done, and because of the fact we brought it back to the states,
there's no such thing as a perfect, like, policy.
They're going to determine the time.
You're basically asking for a utopia.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. Nobody wants to see abortions when you have a baby in the womb. I said with Hillary Clinton when we had the debate, I made a statement, rip the baby out of the womb in the 9th month. You're allowed to do that, and you shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Again, no one is arguing for that. That's
what do you mean? States already have this. There's 7 states that I just showed you. No limit, right here. No limit. I'm going to show you right now. Actually, no, wrong one. There you go. How late in the pregnancy can each state allow abortions? You got right here the no limit sign right here. 7. Vermont, New Jersey, DC. I don't know what that stands for. It probably is literally DC. But you got CO and I forget what CO. North Dakota Colorado, Oregon OR. I think Oregon's OR. Alaska AK, and then New Mexico. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. All 7 of those states, they're doing it. So stop saying that, like, she's literally fake news. Stop it. I mean, she is NBC, so what do I expect?
It's not a part of anyone's platform, Mr. President.
The Democrats are able to kill the baby after birth.
Let me talk to you.
Nobody wants that.
Democrats don't want that.
So
either.
we're going to come together.
Fact-checking her in real time, man.
What you're going to do if you're
we are going to come together.
Would you sign federal legislation that would ban abortion at 15 weeks?
No. Let me just tell you what I do. I'm going to come together with all groups.
She really wants him to say that. Holy crap.
Right now, to my way of thinking, the Democrats are the radicals. Because after 4 and 5 and 6 months, but you have to say this.
You see, she wants him to say the radical thing. But Trump knows the game they're trying to play. So he's like, no, I'm going to talk to you what's actually going on right now, not what I'm going to be putting in policy. And he's not even sure if he's going to put anything in policy for that. He already said, multiple times that he wants the states to be able to have these choices to make those, because, like, it's a very politically divided thing. So, like, the federal government shouldn't be ruling like rules like this when half the entire United States doesn't even believe those rules should be in existence. So I don't even think he even has a position on that. But he knows that she's trying to, and NBC's trying to catch him on something, gonna make him say something like super radical so they can write news articles about him being like, oh, he wants to put an increase in abortion. Oh yeah. But doesn't want to talk about, like, what's already going on with all these Democratic other states that have zero, like, no limit means 9 months, and maybe even after birth. Like, no limit literally means no limit. No limit doesn't mean 9 months. No limit means it keeps going. It doesn't stop.
After birth, you have New York State and other places that pass legislation where you're allowed to kill the baby after birth.
All right, so you made it to the end. Thanks for watching. Remember, comments are great too, and like and subscribe, but mostly comments. Comment, please. I need to know what your thoughts are. The whole part of this entire channel is thinking. Thanks. Come on now. You can do it. Down below. Just type it out. I don't care what it is. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.